should I sell my home now? I mean, should I have my home on the market through the holidays? And what does that look like if I have my home on the market through the holidays?
So that was our question of the week.
Yeah.
Should I have my house on the market during November, December, the holiday season? And obviously, we always say, well, what's going on that you want to sell your house,
Right.
first of all, right? Second of all, it's actually a really good time to have your home on the market because there's limited inventory, less homes competing for the buyers, which creates more demand for your home. But people say, we've got Thanksgiving, we've got Kwanzaa, we've got Hanukkah, we've got Christmas, and then it's New Year's, right? So there's lots of holidays coming up. So as a home seller, how you celebrate those things and how you decorate for them or how you entertain could make a difference for you. However, I would say if you need to sell your house or you're thinking of selling it now to March or something, yes, let's get it on the market and your home, get it marketed to the market and sell it. The time of year with buyers, we still have a lot of buyers. Like I said a minute ago, we're still seeing multiple offers on homes for sale. We're still seeing very strong offers. So if you can handle your home being on the market during the holiday season, yes, I would say let's put it on the market. The other thing about having your home on the market during the holidays is a lot of times people have time off work they don't normally have. Right now, I know I've seen it personally with a few very close friends. They have unused time off, vacation time, paid time off with their employers that they have to use up by the end of the year, and they're struggling right now to find days to take off.
Yeah.
But in addition, usually people have more time off work over these next few holidays. And so they have time to go look at houses. So it's good. As realtors for us, I know I was telling you, Tego, a few years ago on the eve of Thanksgiving.
I remember.
We had about 15 people scheduled to be, actually it was more like 18 people scheduled to be at our house for a Thanksgiving meal around noon on Thanksgiving. And all day the day before Thanksgiving, I was out showing houses instead of prepping my house and the food, because I kind of like to cook, so I don't let people bring a whole lot to the Thanksgiving table.
So that goes back to the whole careers in real estate conversation, but yeah. Anyway, yeah.
In any event, holidays can get really busy because people do have time off work to go and take a look.
The takeaway is if you've been thinking about selling your home and the timing is right for you, meaning like, okay, this is a good time of year for me to get it on the market and move on to whatever the next thing is that you've got going, there's really no reason not to have it on the market during the holidays.
Right. Another question that came in this week, with the market being strong for home sellers, should I spend time and energy staging my home for sale?
And?
Of course you should.
Yes.
You still want to net the most when you're selling your home, and making it as new home, model home-like as you can, refreshing it is going to net you the most. So putting a little bit of money into your home or a little bit of time into your home to stage it, whether you hire a stager to come in and help you rearrange what you already have, or if your house is vacant, staging it with some furniture to make it feel comfortable and people want to be there. Spending a little bit of money can net you quite a bit usually.
I think the takeaway is that, putting the house show ready, market ready, merchandising the house in any market, be it a buyer's market, a seller's market, whatever, you're always going to net more. Now, we're not talking about doing major remodels. We're just making your home, feel like a show home, like a model home. You're going to attract more buyers. The buyers are going to love it that much more. You're going to, doing deferred maintenance is always part of that as well. Making sure you take care of all those little things that you've ignored over the years. I'm guilty, I'm not pointing fingers here. I'm just like all of us, right? We have those things that we just kind of let go in our house. But when you take care of all those little things, clean it up, declutter, and potentially move furniture or bring furniture in, it makes a big difference.
So one of the things I love, Tego, is getting a third party professional staging type person in the home to look at it, not just us as realtors,
right?
but somebody who does staging for a living, somebody's got that interior design eye. We get used to how our house looks, and that punch list that you and I have for our house could be completely different when we get that stager in to give us our punch list of what they think to make our house more appealing. So we certainly have resources for that. We'd be happy to help you with it and get the right
And the
people.
cost actually is, people, I think, are afraid of the cost, and the cost is actually, there's been
Can be very minimal.
a bunch of studies done on it that you always are going to, get that plus more, whatever the cost is.
We have a couple people who will do a consult and just come in and tell you what they see and smell and feel and what things you should do to refresh your home. For $100 or less or $200 or less to come in and give you that information, that can be really helpful. I know for us, if we were putting our house on the market, that'd be one of my first calls, Tego.
Yeah.
Because you and I, we live there.
Right.
Right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And it's, we might know that this outlet doesn't work or something, but they're going to look overall at the biggest aesthetics and tell us if your house has an odor that you should take care of, because really all the different senses when somebody walks in your house are pretty important.
And just one last thing on that is a pre-inspection is always a good idea as well. Get a professional home inspector, licensed. They are licensed in New Mexico now. Professional home inspector to come in and just kind of give you the punch list of little things that might come up when you do get it under contract and have that home inspection done.
And that's a good conversation for us to have as your realtor, because there are some homes where we might not suggest a home inspection first. You might not want to have that punch list and all of those things, because you might want to sell your house as is with no repairs, and you want the buyer to do their own due diligence and put their own concerns together. So let's talk about it.
That's a good point. I think it's like so many other things. Is the answer is it depends.
Right.
So get a professional to talk to you about it and take it.